contact in order to have the conversation. No, you just go on Google Hangouts. You didn't call me. You didn't text me. You didn't even respond when I made the comment in your loud chat and said this is more important. Then you don't call me the next day. Then you don't contact me the next day after that, or the day after that. What am I supposed to hit you up and say what went down?
No, but I'm saying you didn't give me a chance to figure out that you was even mad or what the deal was.
What is this? You don't know how to answer me? I don't even know what your issue was. It seemed like I'm gonna tell you what I felt like it was. I know it seemed like it was okay for you to stand me up. I don't know what your issue with you and Lex. I don't know if you got something personal, nor do I give a damn. I don't need to be stand up. I don't need you taking whatever fucking frustration that you have for Lex Vortex out on me. You don't stand me up.
I don't know Lex. I never even spoke to Lex before. I don't know him.
Well, then I don't know what your issue was then. I don't know what your issue was when you can ask me that whole damn weekend, am I going out with you Sunday? Then you can ask me, like, before I tell you I'm about to do a Google Hangout, and you said, send you the link so you can tune in, and you said, we still going out, and I said, yeah. I said, yeah. You said, it's on now, right? You said, yeah. I said, okay. What makes you think that I wouldn't get dressed in if I'm not thinking that we going out now?
Well, I'm just saying, I just looked up, and you had a little sneak this video on me. I'm like, why I didn't even say nothing about it. I just like, damn.
I didn't even dish you. I didn't dish you that night. I hit you up in the comment section and you did a Google Hangout and said, so this was more important. And that Google Hangout was done after we should have been already at the bonfire at 9 o'clock. I didn't dish you at all. I didn't even dish you on Lex Vortex. I said nothing about you.
No, I mean, the next day you had a little video up talking about why people keep going in on Polite now, and you was talking about me.
Okay, why do you think that was? I don't think it was the next day I did this. I don't think I did
whatever
this
video
the next
that was where you was talking about people talking about Polite and Young Fella.
And I wasn't just talking about you. I was talking about people in general, because everybody on this damn conscious community, especially in the whack media, talk about Polite. You ain't the only person that talk about Polite. Everybody talk about Polite. And I didn't do that the next damn day. And for two, to answer me why you stand me up. You ain't answering that. All this was after the fact. Answer me why you stand me up on Sunday.
Because that night, some shit went down. We all went live. I was stuck.
I don't give a fuck. You just can't go. You don't give a damn about that. You trying to tell me Google Hangout was more important than you taking me up the bonfire. That you added me up that whole goddamn weekend over. That you even asked me that goddamn line with how we going through. And then you don't even let me know if someone's answering me with something going through. I want to be here to do the Google Hangout. Over there taking you out. You don't even call me and tell me this. And you expect me to forgive you.
Well, I mean, I wasn't mad at you.
Oh, I was mad at you. How about that? I was mad at you.
I see.
What the fuck? It's a reason for you giving me up. Answer that.
I'm just saying it wasn't that serious.
Okay, I guess it wasn't that serious for you. So now you understand why I can't forgive you then. Since it wasn't that serious for you. Obviously not. But you can ask me on goddamn weekend, I'm coming with you. Even when I said I was contemplating maybe not. You was like, well, I really wanted you to come out. I really wanted to meet you. I really wanted to see you. And I said, okay.
Right. I was trying to help you. And I thought
help me right. You just said you wanted to hang out. You wanted to take pictures. You wanted to hang out. That's what you said. You wanted to hang out.
Right. I thought you would like the bonfire.
Okay, then. So obviously I got dressed and ready for your ass to fucking call me to let me know when you're on your way so I can walk to Walmart and meet you.
Right.
But obviously I forgot Google Hangout was more important than taking Geneva out. Google Hangout was more important than you actually coming through on your promise.
Well, I mean, I wasn't mad at you, though.
I don't give a damn about being mad at me. You still can't tell me the reason why you set me up. You can't tell me the reason why you chose not to make good on your promise to take me out. You can't tell me why you chose not to either call me and let me or text me or let me know why you wasn't coming through. You didn't choose to give me no heads up and say, "Oh, Janima, I can't go out today because of something else." You chose to just leave me fucking stranded.
Well, I thought that you would at least have seen I was live.
Yeah, when I finally did, I had when you didn't come when 9 o'clock came around, I just said, "Fuck it." Obviously, the dude's not coming through. Obviously, he's not calling you, not hitting you up, and I moved on. And then eventually, I ended up calling my computer back on about I think an hour later at 10 o'clock. When I called my computer on 10 o'clock, and I said, "Let me see what's going on with social media," I see your ass is live. I'm like, "Is he serious?" So he just chose not to come out with me. That at 10 o'clock he could be live.
No, I went
and then
before that.
And then it started streaming like 30 minutes ago. So I said, "So this motherfucker been streaming since 9:30. But we have plans to be at the bonfire by 9.
I just got caught up.
And I'm like, "What the fuck is he talking about?" And then eventually I ended up commenting and said, "Oh, so this was more important."
Well, I ain't mad at you though. That's why I ain't, I just be silent. I let you just go in. I ain't tripping.
And you can't get mad at me and shit, because I'm mad at you. I didn't disappoint you. I didn't stand you up. So you ain't got no reason to be mad at me. I have a reason to be mad at you, or did you forget?
So why you taking
Let me stand you up and you tell me how the fuck you feel.
But I mean, that means you take it out on me on social media?
Well, you kind of took it out on me on social media. Why? Because you chose to think that you chose to value social media over a fucking person. So you chose the virtual life. You chose the internet and said, "Well, damn, I'd rather not talk to a human being and hang out with Geneva in person. I'd rather not do that. Nah, man, let me sit up here and talk to virtual motherfuckers I can't even see. I don't even know what the fuck they look like, because that's more important. Me sitting on YouTube doing a fucking hangout to some goddamn strangers versus me being hanging out with Geneva. Actually having a female next to me, even though I don't fuck with you, it don't even matter. You could have still, instead of you being posted up with an actual attractive female at the bonfire, chilling, taking pictures, feeling good, having fun, laughing and joking, and feeling free, you rather have stay at home and just sit in front of your laptop and hug on that.
Well, I mean, I was trying to get to know you, so I mean, I wasn't mad at you though.
Yeah, but obviously you wasn't trying to get to know me, because if you did, we would have been at the bonfire, don't you think?
Yeah, it's going on tonight too.
I don't give a damn. I don't give a fuck. You should never have stood me up. That's one thing I do not fucking take kindly. Somebody standing me up.
So we can't just say, "Okay, she mad about that one. Let me see if I can make up this week."
No, you can't make up. Because you don't stand me up. Let me stand you up and you tell me how you feel. How about right now? I say, "Yeah, I'm going." And then you call me and I just don't answer.
Yeah, that'll hurt. Well, I mean,
I'm at the phone while I'm waiting and make sure I don't show up.
Well, I mean, we can just can't you just be cool? Like, I mean, I ain't mad at you.
No, I can't be cool because I'm pissed over it. And I'm still pissed. And now you want to talk to me a week fucking later over it. Now you want to apologize for something you did damn 7 days ago.
Well, I ain't gonna do no tech video on you.
You know what? You is not going to flip this shit on me. You really think you slick? I'm not fool. I'm not falling for it, motherfucker. You're not going to flip this on me. Because if you never stood me up, I wouldn't have had to go in. And I didn't mention your name either. Today I'll mention your name because you want to troll my chat. But I didn't mention your name when I did that video.
I wasn't trolling. I asked the question.
No, yes, you was. So, all right, I'm done with the gay community. What the fuck that was supposed to be? A dig at me to get people to unsubscribe to my channel? And they you don't want to fuck with her, because she, whatever the fuck you said. I read your comments. You was doing that shit deliberately, trying to knock me on my game. You think that's funny? How old are you?
I'm 32.
Oh, I didn't mean to actually ask for you to answer it. I just felt like I would think that you're too old to be fucking doing some trolling, dumb, stupid shit. I'm not Sarnetta.
I know, shit. Sarnetta would have been apologized.
Well, you already said you troll his joy. And yes, I would think Sarnetta would apologize if he stood me up. Well, honestly, I don't think Sarnetta would have stood me up, but you sure thought it was okay. My thing is that you're not going to flip this on me. You stood me up, period. Act like you refuse to fucking acknowledge the fact that you did stand me up.
Oh, no.
I mean,
I didn't say that wasn't the case. I just said it wasn't intentional.
So what do you call it?
I got caught up in the hype. We was burning down the HOK.
Even though we had plans for the bonfire. We had plans for the bonfire way before the hype. Way before that drama went down. Even when I told on that Vortex and I said that Pharaoh had said I had spilled a lot of beans when Pharaoh said that he called the police on him and all that, and Joel, and everything was hearsay. Even though I do believe that Sarnetta did it because Pharaoh did another Facebook Live video saying it. That he got proof from his PO, and I don't think his PO was live. So I don't give a damn about anybody else making videos talking about Pharaoh live. I don't believe so because I don't think it's his PO live. But I don't give a damn, that's not important. We had plans. Before you found out all that, we had plans to go out. Period. I don't understand how YouTube is doing anything for you. You could have been hanging out with me.
True that.
And when you went on YouTube the next day, you could have showed pictures. Well, I ain't see the drama, y'all, because I was out with Geneva.
That's true. I could have been clowning.
But no, that was more important. I forgot. Dudes to y'all is more important than actual females.
Well, you could say you're going to go with me tonight and stand me up if you want to.
No.
I mean, you can you can stand me up if you want to.
I'm not over it.
That's what I'm saying.
Still pissed.
You can stand me up. You can be like, I'm going to stand him up.
I'm not that person. I'm not that person. If I promise to do something, I do it. I come through with my promises. I'm not a person that stands somebody up. I'm not vindictive like that.
You show secretive.
Well, I mean, obviously I'm an emotional being, and I don't take kindly to somebody standing me up. I'm not going to be happy about that, especially when somebody don't even contact me and let me know what's the reason. You making me think that I did something wrong.
Well, I won't do
and
that.
You don't even know that you can't come through if something went down or whatever. I see you on Google Hangout, and I'm like, what? First of all, when you did stand me up, I was like, maybe something happened. Maybe something happened, I don't know. And then when I power on my computer and I go to YouTube and I see you live, how the fuck do you think that made me feel? So where I'm like, all this time I'm thinking maybe something happened. Maybe he's going to call me about 10 o'clock. Maybe he's going to say, sorry, Geneva, I'm running late or something like that. And I tune into YouTube and I see that you started streaming 30 minutes prior to me. You started streaming at 9:30. And I'm like, really? So he could be home streaming right now for some Google Hangout. And I'm like, so that was more important? That was the priority? I'm thinking something could have went down. Maybe an accident because the ground was wet. Maybe you were stuck in traffic. Maybe he'll call me. And then all of a sudden and I tune into YouTube and I see you live streaming. And I'm like, so this motherfucker chose to stay at home and live stream instead of come through on his promise to take me out? He don't think I'm sitting here dressed waiting on his motherfucking ass?
Well, I won't do that again.
Yeah, you won't do it again. Because you're not going to give the chance to do it again.
Cold-hearted. Geneva, don't be so cold-hearted.
And then you don't call me the next day. You don't say nothing to me even in the chat. When I told you this was more important, you don't send me a message. You don't send me something private. You don't even do that then while you live streaming and you see me in your chat. Somehow, so this was more important. Doing some Google Hangout. And you don't even respond. You just like ignore me like I'm not saying nothing in the chat. You don't send me no messages like you can send me Facebook and text messages all day. You don't say nothing even the next day come Monday and say, sorry, I ain't come through. You're going to tell me this now 7 days later. Sorry, I didn't come through.
Mm. Merry Christmas.
Fuck you. I swear to God.
What you doing today?
What would I do on Christmas? I don't celebrate the holiday. Did you not watch the live stream?
You gotta celebrate Christmas to do something today.
What's open? Everything's closed.
The world is open.
It's closed.
The world is open.
The world is not open. Everything down here is closed. All the stores around here are closed to me. Everything.
Wait, you don't gotta go to no store.
Then what's open? Ain't nothing open today.
Yeah, all the social activities are open.
What, a club? I don't drink.
You can have orange juice and cranberry juice. Huh? They having a bonfire tonight.
I don't care. We did one last Sunday. You should have came through with your promise.
I was just gonna be take pictures with you.
What?
Said we need to take some pictures.
No. No. Like I told you, I don't forgive nor do I forget. And I damn sure don't forget.
I'm not asking you to forget or forgive. I'm asking you, let's go to the bonfire.
Actually, you asking me to forgive then. You definitely asking me to forgive it.
No, you can still be mad. You're just gonna be hanging out. You're just gonna be mad.
No, because you're not gonna use me. I already see how you use me already.
How did I use you? I get more views than you.
Exactly.
I was trying to send my folks over there to help build your channel.
No, you didn't. It was for you.
I put your link on the video.
What video?
The one that you came on my channel and did. When you came on.
What?
The shows that you was on, I put your link to your page.
Yeah, but my subscribers didn't really increase.
Well, maybe they wasn't feeling your breakdown. I mean, they're only gonna come over there if they like what you're saying.
Well, obviously they didn't. Yeah, people like in the comment in the black say I can't listen to this manly gold dagger groupie going. But then he's in polite speed talking about what's up, Janina baby. This old guy. I'm going to Florida tomorrow. Can I come through? I don't have the time in the walls. You know you need your shit. I was like, fuck you. This is before polite got started to tell us about the police incident.
Oh, he
was in the chat for polite to get started. And here come in the whack media for trying to rap. And I get. And I'm like, good. Didn't you just call me a man you couldn't listen to the bulldags, the manly goofy joint? So here you are trying to rap?
Oh, he like you too?
Oh, father's trying to do that because the day he saw what I was like.
They all like you.
They all trying to fuck. They don't like me.
Damn.
Tell me about some Lex Vortex something. I didn't Vortex like you. And I said, ain't your point? Like you don't either. Get out of here. Y'all think I'm really stupid? Do you really think I'm that dumb? When I'm actually a lesbian who actually date women and I'm not supposed to see dudes games from a mile away?
Well, you know, we talked about that.
We're talking about what?
Your preference.
All a dude's trying to do is get their dick wet. All you're trying to do is smash the dice. So you can go on YouTube and let it be known. That, yeah, I hear it.
What?
This is what she looks like, what her body looks like, this how she works, this and all this shit. They both, baby.
Who gonna do that?
Any one of you YouTube niggas that actually had a chance to smash?
Oh, I wasn't tripping. I didn't even come at you like that. So you can't put that on me.
Okay, that's why I used to be like, they gonna think we for that shit.
Yeah, I said they'll think that, but I didn't come at you like that. If they see you with a YouTuber, they gonna think you doing something.
They can think I'm doing something with the Daikus on my video this earlier.
Right. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Same effect. It might have helped you. I guess you don't think it will.
I don't want.
Huh?
What helped me?
I said it might help you, but maybe you don't think it will.
No, I think that if they believe that I fucked Dick, they'll stop maybe attacking me in regards to me being dyke.
That's what I'm saying. They might slow down some of the attack, and you can lay down your version of Black Power.
Mm-hmm.
See if they believe that, since you think what I'm doing is bullshit.
No, I think that if they honestly thought that I fucked dudes, they would be alright after a while. They'll be like, okay, great. I mean, some of them are still trolls, but they'll finally leave me alone in regards to this. Maybe they'll stop thinking I'm pushing some sort of community on them with some sort of agenda.
That's what I thought. Maybe since you like Lex Vortex, he in Atlanta.
Yeah, I know Lex is. I mean, we ain't got no plans to do no future live streams. I mean, one thing that he did say,
he might take you out to the Starbucks or something. Y'all take a picture together.
I mean, we just cool. We said we might do a future live stream. We just might, but we're not 100% on that. And he's trying to change the vibe of his platform and be more at peace. So, and I don't know if I'm going to do that. So we just chilling. I mean, he even took the live stream off, and he said he took it off because he said he was trying to change the energy of his platform, and he don't really want to get into that. Don't want to regard to sign that or whatever. And I can understand. I can respect it. If they don't want to deal with that drama no more, they don't got to. You know, I don't really want to deal with that drama no more either. Like, because that's not helping me. That's not putting no money in my pocket, and that's not helping us as a community. I want to do some action for my community and actually be about physically nation building. I want to be out there on the streets doing it.
They liars. They liars. Only me and Carl was yelling that. Change your formats. Them niggas was going over to HOK. Him too.
Yeah, but they said he don't want to do that no more. Like Lex, he told me this personally. He told me because we friends on Facebook, and he sent me messages, and he was just like, I don't want to deal with that drama no more. Like now he just
that's after we burnt up the HOK. But he came on Carl Albert's show and said it's HOK in the house. He was repping. So these niggas is liars, and they only changing up. He only changing up though, because he see that shit over there is wounded.
And I think he just did that to get to Interwag Media. Now that Sarnetta's fucking with Interwag Media, he really see them for the snakes that they are. And he good on that. That's what he said. I mean, we talked about this after the Google Hangouts had ended. Me and him still stayed, doing something, talking privately. And he was like, now that he can see that Sarnetta could ride with Interwag, knowing that, that Interwag been against them since day one. And he now that he can see Sarnetta ride with them just to get to him, he can't fuck with that.
He's a liar,
I don't take against him. He was like,
what I'm saying is he's a liar. We've been dealing with this nut all year on Israel Doctrine platform. He switch up every goddamn month. Next month, he gonna say some other shit.
Yeah, but his main issue was Interwag. That was his main fight.
I understand, but I'm saying, let's say Interwag, that you call him, and Sarnetta fall out. He might go back to Sinetta because he fell out with in the black.
I don't know, because he said that he see Sinetta for what he is. Like, he see that he back and forth.
He said that at the beginning of the year, he seen him for what he is. You keep, it's like you ain't paying attention. You say you don't forget. Well, understand he been flip-flopping all goddamn year.
I didn't know Lex until Lex got up in the black media. I didn't know he existed.
I'm saying since he left in the black. You've been watching since then. So when he left, he ran his ass over to HOK.
Yeah, he did.
So he just a sucker play. He played himself like a sucker. He played himself. He's an opportunist. He ain't keeping it real. He an opportunist. He gonna take the next opportunity that he get also. Did he pay Tommy? Did he pay Tommy to go on his show?
What's funny is that Lex been asked me to be on his platform.
No, I said, did Lex pay Tommy Sotomayor to go on his show?
No, he didn't. He said, Lex said that when he called in, he said, when I called in to Tommy Sotomayor's show, he said, I had called in. He said, I was talking to him about, how he treat black women when he do his videos and stuff like that. He said, Tommy had offered him and said, you're welcome to be on my show, and we can have a discussion on it in depth. We can have a little debate on it. I think what Tommy wants to do is just attack every person that's in regards to pro-blackness. This is why he titled it Pro-Black Lex Vortex. Tommy wants to take down the pro-black community. He just want to break down everything, break them apart. That's why he wanted to go against Brother Polite in regards to Brother Black.
They're not pro-black. None of them is pro-black.
Well, this is what he considered them. This is what he considered the conscious community, pro-black community. This is what Tommy look at us as. Anybody who sit there and say, like, the black woman is God. That's what he sees. So he just want to tear that down. That's all Tommy want to do. He just want to break everybody down from that community. This is why he had Pray Talk to Sinetta. This is why he was going to do Brother Polite. This is why he had Dr. Mayat, Melanin Sutek. This is why he had Farrell, Joel Benjamin. Like, any way to bring down black women. This is why he was even tearing up sci-fi. He just want to prove that we ain't shit. Even every time he get anybody on his channel, this is what he do. It's like he would say he's a narcissist. He do this deliberately.
I already did that. Tommy's late. I already did that.
Huh?
I already did that. I got a playlist called I Tore Down Them Fake Ass Black Power Niggas.
Well, that's what Tommy's trying to do. He's just trying to, because he got a problem with black women. He got a complex or some shit in regards to black women. And he want to please his little white people and his white women that all black women ain't shit. And of course you're going to have white bitches who was jealous of black women, or white men who's jealous of black people, period, or don't have a chance with black women, going to be like, yeah, these black bitches, and they weed wearing and all that. Of course you're going to have them saying all that, because they can't stand us.
So why don't you go on his show and defend black women?
No, I don't want to do that. I mean, somebody wrote a comment and said that, Breezy, and he was like, you should do a debate with Tommy. And I said, I don't want to talk to Tommy. He's not going to get me on that show like he did Melanin and Dr. Mayat and break me apart. And like he's not going to do that. I get it. I know his game, and I know what the fuck he'll try to bring up all my personal, just like he did with Melanin, and try to get the emotion out of you because he want to see you resort in that angry manner. He do that shit deliberately. He set y'all up. I don't even know why y'all go on his channel because you ain't going to change his mind. My thing is that Melanin, all he did was bring up the fact that you was a single mother. And did you think that you was wrong and all this shit? Even with Dr. Mayat, he wanted to debate you and say, well, black women, have the history of lying, and white men talking about they raped them or they did, or black women do this and all that shit. I don't have time for that. I'm not going to go back and forth with him. He's not going to throw out, well, I heard you was the dyke and all that. We know that. I know he knows this about me. This is why that time when he saw me in the chat, he was like, I need me a dyke to come work on my channel. I know for a delivery he knows that, and I'm not going to hear that. He's not going to tell me, well, do you have a boyfriend? Do you have a husband? Do you have children? Well, you have two women? Oh, well, maybe that's the problem. Like, he's not going to break me down in regards to that talk on my personal business, and then you got everybody in his chat want to say they shit. Nah, I'm not dealing with that. One thing I tell people all day, I even said that to Lex. I said, Lex, when you go on his channel, ignore his chat. Ignore them commentators. They did to distract you. He uses them to bait Sean too to get you out of your joy. That's why he ended up saying that. You addressing my audience. I said, Jack, I had already told you before you went on there. Ignore that much. Ignore them chat. If you gotta do it, don't even bring up the chat. Just keep the video up where it's just you and him and Tommy and the Google Hangouts. Don't bring up the chat. Because when you bring up that chat, I swear to God, it's going to throw you off. I said he uses that deliberately. Just him. But I ain't the one. He not gonna fuck with me. He not gonna put me on blast, put my face out there, and I'm dealing with all these motherfuckers. Oh, you ain't nothing better, whatever. You're a dyke anyway. I thought you was conscious and all that shit. I'm not dealing with that. And do you think now? And as soon as he hear about that, he'll exploit that shit. As soon as I tell him, no, yes, I do think women, he'll exploit the shit out that shit. And I, and what about I swear to God, he would. That'd be his way. He looks for it. He looks for black people weakness, and then he exploit that shit to bait you, to fuck with you, deliberately. And he'll come in, and I don't get the dykes who just like dudes. I don't get them. And why would you put something look like a man in regards to you? Any way to distort your attention, your focus, your I understand what he do, and I was saying the rest of these motherfuckers don't see it. I've been peeked at his game. I know exactly what he look for. Soon he see a phone, he take advantage of it. And he ain't gonna do that shit to me. It's a shame that the rest of these motherfuckers don't see it. And they just jerk on it thinking they gonna change Tommy Sotomayor. That motherfucker gonna do him, period. He know what the fuck he about. He a black woman hater, a black woman hater, because he know that appeals to us crackers. And he know that's his angle. And once he find out what works for him, boom, he's it's like you told me. You said everybody got a gimmick, everybody got an angle, everybody got something they work, and that works for them, and they boost their channel off of it. Well, Tommy knows what's work for him. Bash your black people, bash your black women.
So you don't never. So you don't never agree with any of his perspective on the hair-headed hooligans.
I agree with what he talked about in regards to the ones who partake in the ratchetness or partake in the degenerate behavior. Yeah, but you ain't doing nothing to change them now. We all came from certain shit. I'm not gonna say I was ratchet, but we all came from unconsciousness here. We all were born in that. We all had a lack of self-pride because we didn't know who we were. And we came into this consciousness, now we know. Instead of y'all out there getting out there with the people who's unconscious and trying to bring them into this consciousness and wake them up, y'all rather just attack them.
So why do you do a show about him then? Why don't you just come on your channel and do you?
I was just giving my personal intake on the whole shit going down. And a lot of times I get emotional in it because I really don't like him. I don't like him and I don't care for him. And a lot of times my dislike for him or my disdain for him comes out. I don't mean to talk about him. I was just saying, what did y'all feel about that whole discussion between him and Lex Vortex? That was the first time I ever really saw him come out of character. What time he's doing a debate with somebody. Anytime he's doing a debate, he always tries to keep his composure and bring the other person out of their character and fake them and shit and play on it and play on their weakness or play on something that angers them. That's what he usually do. He usually the one in control. But Lex was keeping his composure. Tommy wasn't. And that was the first time I ever saw a debate go down with him and he came out of pocket. So that's why I was like, how did y'all feel about it? I'm not saying that Lex won. I'm just saying that he was able to get Tommy to come out of pocket or come out of character. And that was the first for me because I've never seen anybody else do that.
Mm.
So, and I was like, honestly, I would think that in regards to people like him, if he situate himself as some black American and he feels that, he's a black man, period, then obviously he'd be doing something to change the conditions of the race instead of knocking it. You fucking heightening it shit and exposing it ain't doing nothing. That ain't changing it. Most of these ratchet females ain't even tuning into you. So where are you talking to them? All you do is bash them. All you do is expose. All you do is talk about it and shit. That's all you do. And try to appeal to the white demographic of your audience. And get them to be all feel good and shit. But you don't do nothing to change it. If you really got a problem with it, Tommy, you'll be out there, trying to, help these females, trying to give them advice. You'll be out there talking to them. You'll be telling them to tune into your channel. You'll be offering them good advice. You'll be telling them to tune into certain things. You'll be telling them certain books to read or whatnot, and know who they are, and get them to try to change that behavior. Get them out of that Sergeant Barton manner. But y'all don't do that. All y'all want to do is talk shit about it. So how is that changing and talking shit about them? Especially when they don't even know your platform exists. They don't know this nigga channel exists. We got how many motherfucking billions of people worldwide? How many billion people we got in this country alone? This nigga get what? He got 300,000 subscribers on one of his channels. Every other one is less than that. Okay, 300,000 people. Whoa. That don't even make a dent in out of fucking billion people that we got in this country.
So let me ask you this. How come you ain't mad at somebody like, say, Young Pharaoh, where he bashed the Bible? Or Polite, that he bashed the Bible all day? Why you ain't mad at them?
I don't care for the Bible.
So there's people who don't. But wait, but listen to your logic. You don't care about the Bible, so you don't care that they do that. Other people don't care about ratchet black women, and they don't give a shit that Tommy talking about them. So y'all the same. If somebody,
but that's the difference, because we talking about people. We talking about human beings.
people that like the Bible is people. There are people that they bashing called the black Christians, and they bashing the black Christians.
You know what Pharaoh tries to do when he talks to Christianity? He tries to tell them why he don't follow the Bible, and he tries to show them why.
But why he gotta talk about the Bible? If he ain't into the Bible, why talk about it? Talk about what you're into.
What he's trying to do is he's trying to wake people Christians, or not a black Christians, because he feels, and I agree, he feels personally that the white man or white supremacy has put the Bible on us to continue to keep us in this brainwash.
That's some bullshit.
I agree with that. So what he's trying to do, he's trying to wake his people up out of that brainwash so they can take more self-righteous. That's where it starts. We got to get out that brainwash. Right? Okay,
so that's the same way. That's the same way people feel about the gay community, that they brainwashed. So people bash the gay community because they think the gay community brainwashed. But the gay community don't feel that way. They feel like they're being attacked. So
I'm not going to say, I'm not speaking for the gay community.
I'm not talking about you speak for anybody. I'm just giving you a comparison of how you attacking Tommy because he want to talk about ratchet black women. And then,
but you know what they
wait,
do?
hold up. I'm just trying to make the point that Tommy's thing, he talks about ratchet black women. Young Pharaoh thing is he talks about enslaved black people under Christianity. And nobody tripping. That's your lane.
Okay, but this is the difference. Young Pharaoh, when he does talk about that, he offer other alternatives. He explains why he feels this way, and then he breaks down his sources. He breaks down the information.
Yeah, but Tommy does the same thing.
Wait, let me finish this point. He tries to teach them, or teach the ones that he feels is unknown, and he tries to teach them about African spirituality.
Okay, so now listen.
Goddamn, let me finish this point. In regards to the gay community, they try to teach us why they feel that we're brainwashed. They try to teach us on it. They try to tell us to give us shit in regards to African history, saying that it didn't exist or whatever. Even though I found history where it did, but this is what they try to offer. Tommy don't do that.
Now let me say this. Let me say this.
Okay.
He talk about ratchet women, and then the solution is quit being ratchet. Be like these. Hold up, because I'm trying to show you. He talk about ratchet women, and then he shows the black women that have some sense. And he always says, notice how the black women who don't act like that, they don't got no weave on. That's his comparison. Now, I'm not saying he right. I'm just saying that's his way of doing what he think is the better thing to say about the ratchetness of some of the black women.
But one thing you don't do, you don't attack them and disrespect them. That's not the way you. It's like the old saying: you catch more flies with honey than you do with vinegar.
Okay,
You do
so
not
now you're being
show.
hypocritical because young Pharaoh says, fuck Christians. Fuck y'all. He says that all the time.
Not
So,
all the time. Sometimes
man, stop it. Stop it. I've been here. I've been here before.
Usually,
I've been here
videos
before
with
him.
Pharaoh where he'd be like, I got love for my Christian brothers and sisters. I do. He said, I get upset because y'all come to my channel and y'all start attacking me. And when y'all attack me, I respond in that manner. He said, but I do have love for you. He said, I'm just trying to teach
just
y'all
understand
on another way.
Just understand this. I disagree with you about that, and I could prove it. But that everybody got their lane, and they do what their thing is that make them popular. Tommy do the same shit. You trying to make no. The HOK is straight bashing. Every member on it is a Bible basher. That's what we call them, Bible bashers. That's their name. That's what they do. That's what make them popular. That's what you think, but you can't prove it. But you can't prove it. But I can prove that Washington, D.C. is set up like Kemet. And that's the system that they're using. I could prove that, but you ain't going to give me the proof of the Bible enslaving them. Will they? But I go get you Kemet and show you Kemet in Washington, D.C. And I'll show you Masons called the Scottish Rite who operate Kemetic science. But you can't give me that Bible doing what you say it do.
It actually does, because we can see history and whatnot.
But you can't you can't show me where you're getting it from. Like, give me the example where they took the Bible and enslaved you with it. But I can go get you the illuminary white people who are using Kemetic science to operate white supremacy.
We just saw it in the movie with Nat Turner.
Nat Turner was a Christian killing white people. That's not an example. That's not an example. That's not an example. That's not an example. Nat Turner is a Christian killing pagan white people, not Christian white people.
We had no choice. They gave us that Bible. But
everybody wasn't. Prove that. Prove that. Go get a history book and prove that. Quit making statements.
Give me a history book.
I'll give you a gang of them. I'll give you a gang of books.
We were Christians prior to slavery. Show me that.
I'll show you Ethiopia. They were Christians. The Nubians, they were Christians. The Kemetics, they were Christians. The Congolese people, they were Christians. On and on.
Prior to slavery.
Prior to slavery. Go to 1450, 1450, the Kingdom of the Congo. Go to the Empire of Ethiopia. And they've been Christians for 2,000 years.
Okay. Show me where their Christianity was the same as what slavery gave us.
See, now you talk about show me. I just showed you. I just showed you. They believe in Jesus. They believe in Moses. They believe in all of the characters of the Bible. They talk about all the characters of the Bible and they tell the same story. Now, that's your example on how black folks was operating Christianity before white people. White people were Roman mythology. That's Kemetic. Greek mythology is Kemetic. That's all Egypt. They wasn't messing with no Bible. White people was, when they was being Satanists, they were operating Kemet. The proof is in the pudding. Go watch my video, The Kemetic Kool-Aid.
I'm seeing that already.
All right, so that's the proof. That ain't shit. I show you Washington, D.C. set up like Kemet, and that ain't shit. But goddamn Pharaoh is talking the truth. Get out of here. That's some bullshit. That's some player hater shit. That's some player hater bullshit. If you say that video ain't the real, but the shit the shit Pharaoh talking about is real shit.
Well, I didn't say Pharaoh was telling the truth. I said that I do believe that in regards to I will say African version of Christianity was very different from the Eurocentric version. That's what I believe.
Okay. But that don't negate.
But y'all it was different is that a lot of y'all still push that Eurocentric version of the Bible.
What is the Eurocentric version?
That King James shit.
King James didn't write the Bible. He only just translated it.
Well, that King James version. Let's just say that.
He only translated it. He didn't rewrite it. He didn't make up new stories.
Translated correctly.
Because we went and talked to the Ethiopians who was doing it before them.
What?
We went and talked to the Ethiopians who were Christians before King James. And they say the same shit. They got the same stories. So we know it's the same. It's the same Bible that Nat Turner had that inspired him to kill the white people. Same book. He had the King James. See, y'all keep up this narrative. That's why we took down the HOK, because he influenced in Geneva, and she don't need that bullshit in her life.
Well, I wasn't raised as a Christian. My mother was a Jehovah's Witness, so I never bought into
I wasn't raised
Christian.
as a Christian. I wasn't raised as a Christian. All my homies was gangbangers.
I wasn't even raised in a Christian household. I'm not going to say my father's mother wasn't. Yeah, she was a Christian born again, but, you know.
Okay, Jehovah's Witnesses are Christians.
Jehovah's Witnesses are not Christian.
Don't they follow Christ?
No, they don't follow Jesus Christ.
Who they follow?
Jehovah, a.k.a. Yahweh.
So they ain't got the New Testament in their Bible?
I don't know what it is now. I just know over 20 years ago.
They got the New Testament in their Bible.
Over 20 years ago.
Yeah, Jehovah's Witnesses got the New Testament in their Bible.
No, they don't.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I know.
Maybe they do. My thing is that one thing we don't follow Jesus Christ, though. We don't even believe he exists.
The Jehovah's Witnesses don't believe Jesus Christ exists?
We only believe in Jehovah. There's only one God. There's no Son of God. We don't buy that bull, the Son, the God, and the Holy Ghost.
The Bible don't teach with that either.
Okay, well, we don't believe there's no Son of God. It's just Jehovah God. That's it.
So there was no Jesus that walked on the earth and was nailed on the cross?
No. They know about that, but they don't believe in it.
So they don't believe in the book of Matthew or the book of Luke or none of that.
Well, when you look at their Bible, I'm thinking about when I was a kid and being the Bible, it do kind of look the same, similar to the Christian Bible. Because it goes from the book of Genesis all the way up to the book of
Revelation. Revelation.
Okay.
So that's the same book. It's the same book.
But inside of it, it kind of speaks a little different versus, I think, Christianity book. I think it's the word.
See, here's the thing.
I think it's worded a little different.
Here's the thing, Geneva. You don't understand the Bible. You don't follow the Bible. You already admitted that.
No, I don't.
Exactly. So to try to sit here and talk to somebody who actually teaches the Bible.
I hate it. I hate the religion.
But what I'm saying, I
hated all of it.
I actually teach the Bible, Geneva. I actually do a show where all we do is teach Bible on the show.
You know what kills me about people who push the Bible?
What?
I'm not going to say people, but a lot of people who push the Bible, right? They always give you them commandments, 10 commandments here.
Yeah.
They always give you about the sins and you can't do these type of sins.
Right.
But what kills me about a lot of Christians, they do all the sinning. They use the profanity.
Wait. So let's stop you right there. Yeah, let's stop you right there. Let's start with the first one. There is no profanity words in the Bible that you can't use. The Bible doesn't say you can't say fuck or bitch or hoe. It doesn't say that.
No,
what it says is don't be. Yeah, but that's not curse words. There's no list of curse words. The curse that they're talking about is disobedience to the law. That's the curse. So see, by trying to say what you say, you're just using HOK narrative that them niggas been pushing. Okay. That's why we burnt that shit down. Yeah, we shouldn't lie. Exactly. Shouldn't lie. You shouldn't lie. You saying we lie?
Yeah, a lot of them lie.
Okay, so if a person lie, then they broke the commandment. All right.
Okay.
So then you can use the. But hold up. So you can use the commandment to show them that they're breaking their own law, and then you can force them back to the law. That's the necessary need why you have the book, so you can remind them when they off course. Without the book, they wouldn't have. You couldn't tell them nothing. But being that you got a copy of the book, you can say, look, your book says you shouldn't be acting this way. And then you could force them to either disassociate the book or start following the book. But you don't attack the book.
They're supposed to be automatically following it. Why is it my job to tell you what you should?
Because you have a problem with what they're doing. And you're trying to act like the Bible is telling them to do that. The Bible ain't telling them to go act a damn fool. They're doing that. But the Bible ain't telling them to do that. And you're attacking the Bible. You should be attacking them and not the Bible.
I guess what it is that because a lot of Christians, I think the reason why some people attack Christians, because you even said Pharaoh, is because a lot of people just don't follow it.
No, it ain't a lot of people. It's they went on the HOK. If you ain't on the HOK or listening to none of that shit, you wouldn't even be attacking the Bible. Because everybody outside of the conscious community don't wake up and attack the Bible.
Well, I kind of did, because the thing about it is that I always hated. The reason why I hung with every other race except for my own is because my own was always Christian, and I never followed religion. So, because my mom stopped being a Jehovah's Witness when I was 11. So after that, we just went anti-religion. My mom kind of hated religion after that. She even hated Jehovah's Witnesses because she feels as though they want you to be perfect on earth, and they want you to follow too much. And she got tired of it. She said it feels like a cult in a way. And after that, we became anti-religion. When we did, we hung around a lot more white people because white people is not bound by religion.
Exactly. Now you just admitted. Now you just admitted that they pagans.
Was always following religion.
So now you just admitted that white people are not bound by religion. They're pagans. And you felt more comfortable. You felt more comfortable.
Was about religion, was about Christianity, and I hated it. One thing I used to do when white people used to meet me, they'll be like, "Are you religious?" I'll be like, "No." They'll be like, "Oh, high five. I can't stand religion. I don't believe there's no God." I said, "Me either. No God don't exist." So I always was anti.
Okay, so listen. So listen to this. So hold on, let me say something to you. Let me say something to you.
I would come at their neck and be like, "How come y'all don't bow by
But let me say something to you.
When it comes to Sunday, you're all holier than thou, but Monday through Saturday, y'all sinning on 24/7.
Can I respond to you, Geneva? Can I just say something? Okay, so your mom left the church when you were 11, and y'all became anti. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. You became anti-religion at 11 years old, and you after that, now you feel comfortable around white people because they're anti-religion. So if you know, hold on, I'm not done. I'm gonna give you back the mic. After you realize that white people don't follow the Bible, you felt comfortable around white people. And so being around the white people, they accept you as anti-religion, and they didn't have a problem with that. That's why Nat Turner took a dagger to their ass. The mic's on you.
Okay, my thing is that I always hung around like this for one way before I became anti-religion because I was raised in a predominantly white neighborhood. All my neighbors was white until I hit about maybe 13, and then, or actually a little younger, it started getting black, but then it became predominantly black by the time I was like 13. It became predominantly black, but it started getting black throughout the years. But when I was a kid, it was all white. All my neighbors were white. Everybody was white until eventually more black people started, coming around a little bit by a little bit. Then all the crackers packed up and left. So I always hung and grew up and played and stuff as a little tomboy around white people, white boys, all that. So So I always did. But as I got older and I really started realizing what religion was, I mean, when you're a kid, your parents just take you to get them home. You don't really get it. You're just bored. You want to go play. And you're just sitting in there like, God, it's boring. So I was just bored as a kid. Didn't really understand too much of it. You know, didn't really care for it because it was cutting into my playtime. You know, and didn't really understand too much either. As I got older and my mom was really vocal about anti-religion and hating, you didn't believe a God exists and all that, then I really started embracing that more. As I got older and I hung with friends in school, high school, college, you know, I went to 3 different colleges, work, and I would meet other white people of other races. If they weren't religion, we were cool. But every time I met somebody black, even at a hair salon, or, you know, every woman was always about Christianity. They would always tell you, oh, what you need to do, you need to give it to God. And I would just roll my eyes in the back of my head like, oh, and I would go home and my mom would be like, see, that's some Negroes for you. Oh, so, these fake, you know, and my mom was the only one that I could deal with.
That's why you like, that's why when you came to the conscious community, you connected with some bitch ass niggas. And we just exposed, we just sat here a whole week and exposed all them bitch ass niggas. All of them.
When I came across Pharaoh on Facebook, right before the conscious community, he right. When he said the Bible was a lie and like Christianity was a lie, I jumped on it because I was like, hold on, we got black people out here that ain't Christians, don't believe in religion. Get them fuck out of here. Y'all don't exist. Every black person I ever met in my life was religious fanatic, with some Christian. Go to church every Sunday. Everybody in my neighborhood, church every Sunday. Me and my mom home barbecuing, and they out there at church, and we laughing at them when they come home drinking and shit. Like,
so now we just exposed Polite. Listen, so now we just exposed Polite as a fraud. Sinetta a fraud, Shaka a fraud, Brother Reggie a fraud, all these Kemetic niggas frauds. What? How? That's why they all fucked up over there right now. That's how. Are they winning? Do they look like they winning? Do they look like they winning?
Every Christian I ever met was a sinner. Every Christian was a sinner. Me and my mom be home on Sunday watching y'all come home from church and drink with a drink in our hand, talk about, and y'all gonna come right home and get the drinking. You're gonna come right home and do everything. You're gonna sin from Monday through Sunday, Sunday to Sunday, even on the day of your holy day. But you wanna come home and talk about we heathens or whatever. We say, how we heathens? We don't go out to church. We don't buy that shit. Y'all do. Y'all come home. Y'all the heathens. Y'all the ones that are hypocritical because you come home and you sin all 24 fucking 7, but want to talk about bless you. Like,
but you still going on your Christian rant, and the Bible don't teach none of what you say they doing. The Bible don't teach none of that. So quit banging on the Bible because you're talking about an individual. You're talking about individuals in the way they act. I'm telling you that the House of Khans, the House of Coons, the House of Coconuts, them niggas is frauds. And you don't want to admit it. You want to continue to hold on to it. But we're going to burn it down. I'm going live on their ass and burn them down.
I don't care about what the individual do. I don't care if Shanetta is a fraud, Pharaoh, Reggie, Shaka. I don't give a damn if the individual fraud. One thing that's not fraud is the Kemetic history, the African spirituality.
Yeah. So what about when the Kemetics turned into Christians? What about that part of their history? What about when the Kemetics became Christians? What about that part of their history? Don't you know they became Christians too? Now, what about that part?
The one thing that I believe that they didn't give up was African spirituality.
Yes, they did give it up. They closed all the temples. You can't go to the continent of Africa and go to a temple today. Not one. They're closed. Closed for business. Amun-Ra is not being praised in Africa.
But it's being praised in other places.
Yeah, we call them Reconstructionists. We call them Shaka Utmost. We call them Brother Reggie. We call them Ashwa Kwesi. We call them all these fake ass Kemetic niggas. And we just burn their shit down.
You can expose the person all day. I don't follow people. I follow the actual spirituality.
The spirituality got decimated. Kemet got closed down for business.
Yeah, but my thing is that, you know, that's because they allow white people to come in, they allow the Europeans to come in and change shit and distract them even out there in South Africa.
You're just trying to protect it. You can't protect it. We got the history. You can't protect it. Look, the Greeks did not go into Egypt and shut down the Kemetic religion. They didn't do that. They had the same religion.
When I see other cultures embrace, such as Asian, and they embrace it, then why am I going to be quick to throw it to the side? Other cultures always quick to steal our shit. Always.
You don't, Geneva, come on, man. You don't have no books, no references. You just saying narrative. You just saying shit you heard young Pharaoh say. You don't have no source for this shit. You don't have no sources for the shit you saying. You can't direct me where I can learn. You can't direct me to the information where I can learn whatever you learn, because it doesn't exist. It's fabricated by the House of Coons.
My thing is that I believe this before I came across them, though.
It don't matter. They've been pushing it since Dr. Ben. Before you was born, they was pushing this bullshit. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Wherever you picked it up from, it came out of the conscious community.
Asians is where I picked it up, but I used to push Buddhism. I used to be about that. I used to do meditation back then.
Buddhism agrees with Christ.
Not necessarily.
Yes, necessarily. I read the book.
I ain't got to deal with you. Have you practiced it? It's a difference. There's a difference between.
You can't practice it if you don't have a book. Well, how you gonna practice Buddhism? You gonna create it? You gonna create your own version? You got to go buy a book on Buddhism. All right. So when you read that book, it agrees with Christ. It agrees with it.
Not in regards to the monks, because the monks don't practice that Christianity.
They agree. Do you hear agree? They agree with that.
But they don't practice it, though.
They agree with it. They practice Buddhism, but they agree with that. They agree with Christ. They agree with it. Read the book. You said you got a book. Read it. Because I do a show all about Buddhism and show you. I do a show all about Buddhism and show you.
When they're practicing their spirituality, I don't see anything related to Christianity.
Because you don't know this stuff. You don't even know Christianity. You don't even know Christianity. How you? Okay, look. I'm gonna let you go because you just running the narrative. You're running the House of Conscious narrative.
Show me.
I'm gonna do a show. I'm gonna do a show.
No, tell me.
I'm gonna show you on the computer because talking to you, you don't know Christianity. You don't know the Buddhism, but you say you practiced or you read it. Then you said you know about Buddhism without the book. How you know about Buddhism without buying one of the books?
Okay, just show me in the Bible where they talked about chanting, where they talked about praying to your altar, where they showed about pouring out libation. Show me that in the Bible, in the Christian book.
Listen, Buddha don't pour out no libations.
Well, there's certain ones where they actually do be about that holy water out.
Okay, well, show me the book, Geneva, because you making up dumbass narratives that you heard somebody say. But you can't show me nothing where you studied it, like you said, and you say, well, here, I have a book called such and such and such. And in that book, it explains it. Then we can get down to how you came up with that. But I'm going to say you came up with that because you follow Polite and Young Pharaoh. And both them niggas is frauds.
I didn't know Polite existed until I came across and that was after Pharaoh.
Exactly.
And
exactly.
Certain things that
so that's how far out the loop you was, that you didn't even know about Polite. You knew about Young Pharaoh and didn't know about Polite. Shit. Polite was around for years. Where was you?
I was out in the streets.
Exactly. Messing with them girls.
I was busy doing stuff like
you was messing around with them girls. Okay, so listen. We can still conversate and just have a mutual conversations about when you feel like it.
You mean converse?
Yeah, converse when you feel like it. It don't have to be every day or whatever. But now I don't go in on you on my Facebook, on my page, because you came on my show and I was trying to pump you up and you thought I was trying to use you. So I said, okay, that's what's up. You know, people come, people go. I don't sneak diss you.
You went in on me when you stood me up.
I understand that. I understand that. This I understand. This I understand. So I see if I piss you off, you gonna go public on me and start sneak dissing me and then start doing videos on me.
I tried to talk to you and you ignored me even in your chat when I asked.
Okay, but look, I celebrate. Listen. I celebrate Christmas. So my friends having a party, and I'm about to go get dressed so I can go be around people who rather just eat, have fun. We're not about to be singing no Christmas carols, but we about to just be around people that's feeling good today. So
yeah,
I wanted to
feel good last Sunday.
Huh?
I wanted to feel good last Sunday.
I know, but today is a different day, and I'm telling you, I'm about to get off. And I'm gonna go enjoy myself and enjoy the little holiday. I don't have a problem with it. I'm not into all the jingle bells and Christmas trees, but I don't have a problem with it. So, you know, that's what I'm gonna go do. And if I see you online, I ain't tripping on you. I ain't gonna go in on you. But, you know, if you decide to take it there, I'm just gonna watch you and be like, you know, and ain't no problem. I already told you I was trying to be your friend. You don't think I am. You think I'm trying to use you. But I promise you this. Listen, just remember this. Just remember this. Lex Vortex will be a more bitch ass nigga before I will. Watch what I tell you. Since you think he cool.
Well, Lex was trying to build with me months ago.
I'm just telling you. Let's walk it down 2017, and when Lex Vortex turn on your ass, I'm a laugh at you. That's when I'm gonna go in. If he turn on you, I'm going in on you. I'm gonna take off.
Why would he go on me? I never said anything to him.
I don't know, but you support his channel, and you like you like him as a friend. So when he turn on you, I'm going in on you the same day. I'm gonna go live.
I don't know him as a friend.
I'm not talking about on a personal level. I'm talking about on this YouTube level. That you think he all cool. That nigga's a nutball. He flip-flop every fucking week. He done turned on his own crew. So I didn't turn on my crew. I rolling with Carl Albert. I'm still rolling with him. That nigga done turned on his crew. That nigga turned on his crew. That's it. The nigga turned on his crew. That's it. So fuck him.
I flip-flop every week too, but
I know you do. So I'm saying when you flip-flop, it's better to just go silent on me because I'm very good at this YouTube shit. That's all I'm saying. I took on Polite, Sidenet, and the rest of them niggas just like you did, but I shut their ass down. And you ain't heard them niggas do no attack video coming back at me yet, have you? So I'm just saying, I just rather say, hey, if you dislike me, call me on the phone, cuss me out or some shit. Don't go live, because that now you're letting me know, oh, she wanted to go to the YouTube wars. We with the YouTube wars.
Yeah,
or
you dated me and don't say my name.
Huh? What you said? I haven't said nothing about you. I haven't said nothing. I didn't say nothing.
Yeah, but I'm talking when you was in the chat.
I just playing with you. I was just playing with you. I be watching you, but I was just playing, and I didn't even say nothing about you. I said something about the dude talking about we need to go follow Satanism. I didn't even say nothing about you. I said, damn. He said we need to go take Satanism back from the white people.
Well, he was talking about the book.
The book of the law that they wrote. When your girl said, do what thou wilt. And he said, yeah, that come from Aleister Crowley. He took our shit and slandered it with some stupid shit. Like, oh, nigga, I see where y'all niggas at. Y'all on that bullshit. I said, Geneva, you need to say. It's not a religion. Well, it is a religion, but Aleister Crowley went to Kemet and took the Kemet information and created Wicca and created the Book of the Law and all kind of devilish ass shit. And now they follow that shit. Black girls got Wicca pages on Facebook. Black Wiccas though, not the white ones. The Black Wicca group. That's straight Aleister Crowley. Black people following Aleister Crowley. Some shit he made up, they follow. And they love it. And they love it. And they talk about all that Ifa and Yoruba in the midst of it because they love it. And that's what it is. And y'all don't bang on that. Y'all don't say y'all following that white people religion. Wicca is a real white person's religion that they stole from Kemet. Wicca comes from Kemet in the form of Aleister Crowley. So the dude that was on your show, he said we need to take that back and go represent that. Well, that's what the fuck Polite and Young Pharaoh and Shaka and them are doing. That's exactly what they're doing, Wicca. So when you gonna bang on it? When you gonna speak the truth to the gay community and the straight community? When you gonna tell them these niggas is following Satanism? But you don't want to do that. Because the only thing fighting Satanism is Christianity. Nothing else fights Satanism but Christianity. It's the only thing out there fighting Satanism. Nothing else. And you banging on the Bible. Bang on Satanism with whatever you got to work with. That's what you should do. But I ain't gonna tell you how to run your platform. That's your platform. But if you you don't care and stop hating on people who do AdSense and whatever. Trust me, I showed my page. I had $55 on the motherfucker. So let me sit here acting like I'm doing this for $55. And stop hating on people that get donations for their channel. Shit, people want to buy more equipment. The fans want to see you improve your show. Just because you cool with your check and you ain't worried about building up your shit, why are you hating on how other people want to get their money? I don't talk about how Sonetta get his money. I talk about his ideology he pushing. I don't talk about the fact that Young Pharaoh charged $30 to get into a show. I talk about his ideology. You want to sit here and narrow in on what black people do with their money and who they support.
Email who watch Young Pharaoh. Don't even listen to him. And that's my issue. When I had issues,
I'm just saying, you banging on the wrong people. You are banging on the wrong people.
When I have issues with anybody,
bang on Satanism. It's 2017. Go in on Satanism and everything affiliated to it.
Everybody can agree that Susie, even Sierra Kennedy. She said, I've seen you bang on Segi, you banged on
bang on Satanism. Forget these niggas' names. Quit banging on Tommy Sotomayor. Quit banging on Young Pharaoh. Quit banging on Digital Pitballs and bang on Satanism. That's what you should be fighting. That's what's fucking shit up.
In regards to this ideology bullshit, this religion shit, I don't care about that.
Satanism, you don't care about Satanism. You don't care about that shit. Okay. Look, I gotta go. I got a party to attend.
Okay.
Bye-bye.